G'day, Big V. We have our wrap up here from round 14, Youth League Men. We're going to kick it off with Nuttawading falling short to Keilor, 98 to 71. Chase Page had an excellent game, 28 points to go with his 7 from 3-point land. No Rex Page, no Cruz Beasley there. I believe they both played NBL 1 for the weekend, I think.
Right, and the obviously a really important game in terms of results heading into the back end of the year in the finals, but hopefully Nuttawading can bounce back next week. We move on to McKinnon, 109, defeat Ballarat, 92.
Yeah, big game. Dean Simos with the 32 points. I believe he made the starting five this weekend. Very, very big for him as just a great athlete and is able to shoot the ball pretty well now. Improved his three-point shooting across the season.
Yeah, he's been really impressive across the year, hasn't he? Diamond Valley, 82, defeat Kilsyth, 72.
Yeah, a bit of an upset here. Kilsyth seeming like the number one sort of team in the competition here. But no, Diamond Valley have found excellent form as of late. Jesse McIntosh has joined the side as of late, played the last few games, and a massive influence for them is just being such a big physical body. But no, Nathan Posma had an excellent 29-point performance there.
Yep, and then we got Ringwood defeating Frankston 87 to 70 before we then have a look at Waverley getting a good win, 78 over Eltham 76. Melbourne get it done, 92 over Keilor 71, who can't quite get the double over the weekend.
Yeah, I think Keilor would have loved to have gone 2-0 for this weekend to definitely help them make that push into a possible finals appearance. But no, Melbourne's second unit, again, continuing to get it done. They're improving when they don't have the likes of Mason and Taj. But no, Kobe Shuri off the bench had an excellent 30-point piece. So huge props to them getting it done and holding, I believe, second position on their ladder.
Yeah, huge win for them. And Kilsyth bounced back the next day to knock over Casey 84 to 74. Before then, Knox 97 defeats Dandenong 88, who are still continuing their little bit of a slump. And then McKinnon with a big win over Sandringham, 88 to 81.
Yeah, same conference. I believe Sandringham got them quite easily earlier on in the season. But no, McKinnon going 2-0 for this weekend is huge. Foxwell went for a 30-piece in this game, just unable to get his boys over the line.
And I think if you look at McKinnon really making the push now to make that qualification series even more interesting.
They definitely are. I think they're only 1 or 2 games off Ballarat, who are sitting just behind them. So they do have to jump to 6th to get out of the grading process. But, I mean, that ladder is ridiculously close. So.
Yeah, it's very exciting heading into that end of the season. And we go to Youth League 1 men, and we get Keysborough 105. Really have control all game against Bulleen 81.
Yeah, I believe it was Jacob Oriam with the 22 points come down from, he was playing champ at the start of the season or suited up with champ at the start of the season. They moved him back down here and he's performing very, very well.
Yeah, he's a super athlete and great scorer. So well done to Jacob. And Sherbrooke 88 defeat Collingwood 80.
Yeah, I believe, Jacob Burke-Doggett had a pretty good game here, sort of similar numbers to what he had as the June player of the month there, but it was Dylan Johnson who went for 18 points to go with his 5 rebounds. Very comfortable game for him.
Yeah, and Collingwood's sort of getting close, but not quite being able to get it done, hey? And then we go down to Geelong Arena. We had Geelong 61, couldn't get over the line against Camberwell, a 23-point loss there. And then Craigieburn 87 defeat Altona 81.
Yeah, Taylor Jones with the nice 21-point piece. Craigieburn able to get that one done. Very, very good by them. Sort of keeping their season alive, continuing to fight to either make that push for finals, which I think is sort of unlikely, but trying to stay out of this relegation process or at least to be in that top end so have that second chance next year.
Yeah, important win there then. Bendigo with the upset, huge upset here. 97 beats Hume City. Broncos, 93.
Yeah, this was massive. No fitters here, obviously, so it was going to be a sort of a different lineup as to how Hume were going to score and rebound and value possession a little bit. But Lockie O'Brien with a massive, massive 30-point piece there. Elijah Tay for Hume was big with 24 points, just unable to connect from behind the arc, just shooting 1 from 9 from 3. So if he connected on a few of those, it might have been quite a different story there.
Yeah, for sure. And Bulleen able to get it done over Coburg as they sort of continue that push towards the top 6 and try and consolidate their position.
Yeah, they split that weekend. I'm sure they would have liked to have been a little bit more competitive on a Saturday night, but they would have bounced back there and have somewhat a convincing win. I mean, 6 points, you'd like to stretch it out a little bit more.
Against bottom of the ladder.
Yeah, you would have thought this would have been a little bit better, but no, Jamie Henry with the 16 points to go with his 19 rebounds and 5 blocks. That length and size just continues to help him out and keep position teams to one possession.
Yep, and then we got Altona with a important win over Collingwood as they Collingwood would be disappointed after a narrow loss to a top side the night before, and then Wyndham 98 get it done in what was game of the round over Hume 84.
Yeah, absolutely. This was an interesting one as we spoke about, or Mark and I discussed in the offers in the lead up to it, that we weren't too sure what was going to happen here, but no, Wyndham did exceptionally well. Oscar Jones always comes down and just puts on an absolute show, and he did again here with 37 points, shooting 6 from 9 from the land of plenty.
Might be a big call, but I reckon he may be the best shooter, one of the best shooters in Big V, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Could very well be. I mean, this guy isn't that tall and he's not that long, but no, he can get that ball off from anywhere.
And Youth League 2 men, we're going to be whipping through these because there's plenty of games here. Wallen 91 defeated Warrandyte 65. Pakenham get a good 20-point win over Chelsea, 90-70.
Yeah, like you said, Mark, these guys played it by committee here. They had 5 players to finish over 10 points. They did very well to keep to go 2-0 for this weekend. But no, very good job done by them to play it by committee, as you say.
Melton 98 defeated Southern Peninsula. I was lucky enough to be at this game. Once again, celebrating their First Nations round this week as with some fantastic uniforms. They had the didgeridoo was there. It was a really nice spectacle, nice event.
Yeah, and Hamilton had a day out here, 28 points to go with his 12 rebounds. Southern Penn were quite competitive by the looks of it there. Sinclair with 27 points to go, paired with Lilwen. I want to try saying Llewellyn with his double-double of 23 points and 10 rebounds. Just unable to get it done there, Melton, just too strong.
Yeah, and we had a great game in Melbourne University, 86, defeating Sunbury, 82.
Yeah, McNally's 36-point performance there jumped on the starting 5.
Huge. And then we got Surf Coast, a 10-point win over Western Port, 85-75. Bellarine get it done against Northeast Bushrangers, 77-61. Whittlesea, 83, defeated Mornington, 74.
Yeah, huge game here. Bateman had a massive performance, almost went 20-20, just shy of 19 points to go with 20 rebounds. A massive performance there.
Fantastic, and I hope he made the starting 5. We then had Albury Wodonga Bandits, 117, defeated Chelsea, 86. Looks like there was some defensive issues in that one.
Yeah.
And then Pakenham, a monstrous win, 125, defeating Melton, 80.
Yeah, massive gain there. I mean, Pakenham are just continuing to get it done. We're hopeful that they will make finals. Not sure if it's going to be too little too late for them, but no, massive performance and weekend by them.
And we round out the weekend with Surf Coast 98 defeating Northeast Bushies 71, before Melbourne University 99 defeated Warrandyte 87.
Yeah, absolutely. Some big gains there for the weekend. Some massive performances from players and teams, but that'll be all for us today on Big V. Keep it locked as the finals loom.